All right, y'all. This is a question out of the review for test 3. This is problem number 14. And so, y'all, what I'm going to do here is it says, can we factor f of x into what we call linear factors, given that k is the zeros of f of x? Okay, so, y'all, let me explain the process and what I'm going to do here. My first step number 1, I'm going to use synthetic division, my friends, and I'm going to divide. So I'm going to write those coefficients out as I go from the left to the right. So, y'all, I have a 4, we have an 11, we have a negative 104, and we have a positive 105, okay? Second thing, y'all, when the number is given to me in the form k equals whatever number they're giving me, in this case, 3, the sign of my number, my friends, has been changed for us already, okay? So the number that I'm going to use right here on the outside, is the number 3, okay? So, y'all, if you remember the first step in synthetic division, we drop down the 4. We multiply 3 times 4 is going to give me 12. We're going to add straight down. That's going to give me a 23. 3 times 23 should be something like 69. We're going to add those numbers together. Let's see. Let me grab my calculator. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's clear. We had a negative 104 plus 69, negative 35. Okay, so I'll come back here, y'all. Negative 35, multiply again, 3 times negative 35, negative 105, excuse me. And if you remember, the last number is always going to be my remainder. In this case, it's 0. Okay, so y'all, the first thing I want to mention is that I should be getting 0 because they said that the number that they gave us was a 0, the polynomial. It just means that it reduces nice and pretty, okay? So look, y'all, step number 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write out the polynomial that I have here. That's a 4x squared. That's a positive 23x. Sorry, pen's messing up a little bit. And then a minus 35. Y'all, what I want to try to do here is I want to see if I can factor this polynomial out, okay? So, y'all, I'm going to try going 4x and x because I want to get a 4x squared, right? And then when I think of 35, I tend to think of 5 and 7. So, y'all, I'm going to try putting, let me see, I'm going to try putting a 7 right here, y'all, and I'm going to try putting a 5 right here. Now, excuse me, I need to worry about my signs. I'll do that in a second. But, y'all, again, just as a reminder, look, 4x times x, that gives me the 4x squared. 5 times 7, that gives me the 35. What I want to do is I want to make sure that I put my numbers in the right spot so that I'll get that 23, okay? So, look, y'all, if I were to do 4 times 7, that right there, y'all, would give me, I'm going to write it real big. That would give me a 28 with an x. If I did 5 times x, that would give me a 5x. Y'all, if I wanted to get a 23, we could subtract those, right? So this means that that needs to be positive and that needs to be negative, okay? Alrighty. Y'all, my step number 3 now, and this is my last step, okay? Y'all, this is what we're going to enter into our answer, okay? So they're going to give us an f of x, this part right here, equals, let me show you what I'm going to write in the box. Y'all, my first factor, 4x minus 5. My second factor, x plus 7. And then this piece of information that they gave us from the very beginning, y'all, that k equals 3. That k equals 3, we can think about it as x is equal to 3. And if I were to move this 3 back across the equal sign, pardon me, my factor, y'all, would be an x minus 3, right? Because, again, if I was dividing by an x minus 3, hey, we would have put a positive 3 out there, right? So my third and final factor, y'all, is that x minus 3. If y'all have any questions,